damn bitchin' hello. Fucking stupid mute button. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wardcast. Every Saturday, we're here live for your viewing or listening pleasure at 5 p.m. Central Time to talk about what matters most: video games, machinima, survival horror, and just video game news, not video games, video game news and games in general, and all the things. Hello. I'm your host, Sean Clark, alongside Jazz Rich,
Sup?
Alec Funnel,
Oh, that hurt my nose.
Making my way downtown, running over fellow porters fast, faces dead, and I'm homebound.
I'm Sam.
and Shayla.
I'm Sam. Hi. Oh wait. Oh no. When I can't take the glasses off. Hello.
What the fuck? Technical difficulties out the gate. All right.
Yeah.
So I have discovered a thing. I don't know if you guys ever go to eCapcom, the Japanese Capcom.
Yeah.
Right? But eCapcom has an amazing Resident Evil collectible that I found. It's a Cerberus hat, and it's
Ooh.
amazing. It's just like a decapitated Cerberus head,
Whoa.
and it's amazing. And I have a picture. That's not it. Ignore
Decapitated
that.
on a cat.
That's not a dog.
Ignore that. Where the hell is it? Where's my damn picture?
Is it more like a dog capitated head?
Where the hell is my picture?
It was deleted.
It's in the shadows.
Was it? What the fuck? It's gone. There it is.
Hey.
Jesus Christ. There it is. That thing is amazing.
It's still loading. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's
I want
amazing.
that.
It's so
cute.
good.
The girl looks like she's forced to wear it. She's like, I don't want to
She does kind of look like I don't know,
Please don't kill me.
confused, a little.
Like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
They're like,
But it's amazing. It's so cool. And it's an official Capcom
Aw.
product. It's made by Capcom, which makes it even more special because it's so
I
fucking
want
weird.
one of those.
But yeah, you can apparently, like, once upon a time, they did not ship internationally, but they do now. So if you do want to pick it up, it's only $29 and it does include tax, and they ship anywhere. So there you go.
That's so cute.
It's amazing. Support
Have you
One.
ordered one for yourself?
support
Sean?
decapitated Resident Evil Cerberus dog. No, I haven't yet. I really want one though.
It's a decapitated cat.
Decap cap.
It'd be perfect.
Cap.
Winter.
It's true. It's true. It's amazing.
It's cute.
But yeah. So I initially had Resident Evil Requiem and Resident Evil Survival Unit news to talk about, but I was able to put together the scripts, but I wasn't able to complete the videos on time for this week's show. So they're not going to be this week. We're going to talk about Resident Evil next week. So you have to come back. You have to come back for the Resident Evil news. But I really have a lot to talk about with those two games. And a lot of it is not promising. A lot of it's not good news. Though one of them, I think, Shayla, I think you'll probably get into because it's your kind of game. But yeah,
It's a-
I have concerns. Instead, this week we'll be talking about Stellar Blade's success and the future of Stellar Blade, a new Plague Tale game, Jazz, the potential elimination of online connected games, which is exciting, and more. Exciting,
excited.
It's very exciting.
very excited, and more. Then we're gonna play I was gonna say I Am 8-Bit, which is a website, not not the game we're gonna be playing. My brain is all over the place. We're gonna be playing 8-Bit. We're going to be playing movie video game stars. Then we're going to wrap up with Nobody Asked Us. There you go. But first, Shayla,
Hi.
how have you been? We missed last week, so catch us up on your couple of weeks.
Okay, so I don't want to go too much into it because I'm sure you guys haven't played it or finished it, but Death Stranding 1 and 2, I finally have gotten to experience, and everybody's making fun of it, but I really liked it. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Sam
like
Tiny
for
Porter
me-
people.
For me, like the endings being almost like full blown movies that I really enjoyed was like even just kind of worth it for me. Like, it was worth the journey. Like, I think they're both really amazing games, and I like them a lot. And the soundtracks are so good. They made me bawl my eyes out. It like looks phenomenal. And even like a lot of stuff that were like kind of annoyances about like quality of life stuff was fixed for 2. Um, I don't know. I'm like, I really want there to be a Death Stranding 3. And I'm gonna be like first in line to want to play it if it comes out.
They'll get
So I don't
rollerblades
know.
in that
I'll be curious to hear what you guys think of the game, Sean, when you play it, and Alec if you finished it. I don't know, but yeah, I
I don't know
thought
how that game ended, but I I would be shocked if that got another sequel. Like the fact that it got a sequel at all was surprising to me. Like just in terms of like it being a very experimental kind of divisive game to begin with, you know? I don't know. I don't
I
I haven't
actually
seen sales on either of those games, so I don't even know how they're doing like commercially.
can I be honest? I have a little bit of a like prediction. I almost worry that um I almost worry that like because I'm torn. Uh, I worry that maybe this is gonna end up getting Game of the Year and upsetting, like, all of the Expedition 33 fans, because I think it might actually, um, end up, like, as far as, like, that crowd, like, the awards crowd, kind of like I could see Expedition 33 possibly getting like, the equivalent of an Oscar snub for this game. And then people are just gonna like fucking really hate Death Stranding too. Um, but I
I don't
feel like
remember was Death Stranding 1 in the conversation for Game of the Year?
I don't know,
I don't
but
think it
uh,
was.
At the time,
Yeah, like the year
it
it
like
released. I
knocked
don't.
everything out. Like we were raging on the podcast because it was just
oh,
everywhere.
Oh,
I think that's gonna
I guess I
happen
blocked that
again
out.
I remember it. It was just like Death Stranding, and then we were like shitting on it
because
because of that.
basically on like a technical level, when you look at it, if you're looking at it from a award standpoint and depending on what their criteria is, I think it's gonna end up ticking all the boxes and pushing out some of the fan favorites, and people are probably you guys are probably going to end up raging because I have a feeling that this game, Death Stranding 2, might take home a lot of awards um that Expedition, definitely deserves. Um
Yeah, because Expeditions like it didn't expect to do so big, and it's a like first title, and it is so
I
much
hope it
bigger than it
does.
thought. And Death Stranding is a sequel, so it shouldn't be getting all the things that it's the gaming world sucks now. Community is
Let me
stupid.
ask you this: does it have anything woke in it?
Uh
Fucking baby wakes up all the time.
yeah, I mean, not really. No, it's
Okay.
I didn't really get any like DEI vibes off of it, if that's what you mean. Like
Okay. Well, I
nothing.
just like that would have been a shoe in. Like if it did have that, it would have been guaranteed to win. Like at least since
Oh,
it
I
doesn't
see.
have a bunch of woke stuff in it, it's not going to be like
Tiny PP Porter.
overly appreciated in that regard.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
like at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
in
yeah.
terms of that, Expedition at least has a little bit of a chance. But
Oh well, then
yeah,
Dragon Age is gonna win.
it's actually going to be really interesting to see kind of how that all plays out because like I feel like they're both going to be kind of valid to compete for that title, but
Mhm,
like you're
mhm.
saying, Jazz, I feel like it should kind of be like not as up there in terms of like it's not a new IP. It's not, it's like it's not a new idea. It's something. It's an iterative thing. So like comparing something that's like a sequel to something that's new and original, I feel like doesn't deserve as much recognition because it is just kind of like a more of the same kind of a deal. But I mean, I don't know. It's hard to
I
say
think
that because like if you're
I
talking
just
about like Metal Gear Solid, for instance, like you wouldn't say like, oh, Metal Gear Solid 2 just doesn't deserve to be in the running for Game of the Year because it's a sequel. Like that doesn't make sense. So like it can be justifiable, but
I didn't
I
say
don't
it
know.
doesn't belong. It doesn't deserve to be in the running. I just mean it doesn't deserve to win every fucking award.
Right.
I kind of anticipating it sweeping a lot of at least the game awards this year, and probably ticking off a lot of people, because a lot of people were actually I heard a lot of people buzz for like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as well. So I think there's going to be a lot of crowds that are going to freaking really hate this game if it does what awards wise what I predict it's going to do. I think it's going to sweep a lot of the awards for like music and just about every category, unfortunately.
It better. Okay, first off, if Expedition is going to win anything, it's going to be soundtrack. And if it doesn't, that's going to be bullshit considering
okay, so
that soundtrack
yes.
literally was topping the charts. Okay, so
Okay.
say what you want. Like, it doesn't matter how good you think the Death Stranding 2 soundtrack is. It's not topping the charts. You know, people are having a conversation
Yes,
about the
but
soundtrack outside of the video game space. So like that alone should make that a shoo-in.
And this is all the reason more why I think people are going to be upset, because when it comes to these kind of awards shows, just because something's popular doesn't mean it's going to win the awards, because Death Stranding had this very transformative soundtrack that evolved with the gameplay. It was specifically designed in a way so that like parts of the song play longer depending on how long you meander in a certain area, and then so that on a technical level may end up like getting some recognition. And that's all I'm saying is that, and a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck? And so that's what I'm worried about. I hope I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I noticed a lot of things. Anyway, about movies. I'm going to move on to movies because I knew everybody was going to be upset. And you know what? Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully Expedition just like
It's okay. I
sweeps.
made a mental note. I'm going to be pissed during the video game awards this year. Got it.
We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. And you know what? We're only halfway through the year. So maybe something else will come out that'll blow them all out of the water. But I think this has a lot
Kingdom
of
Hearts.
like tech. Oh,
What's wrong, Alec?
if Kingdom Hearts, I mean, you know what?
It was a joke.
I
What
know,
movies
but I'm
did you
gonna
watch?
no. I was just gonna say, if Kingdom Hearts ever got Game of the Year against Expedition and Death Stranding 2, I would eat my hat. I would eat a whole
order the
ass
Capcom
wig,
hat, and then I'd
because
eat
it's
it
never gonna happen.
That's animal cruelty. You can't do that.
in a hot dog bun. With ketchup.
Anyway, so I saw the new Jurassic Park movie.
Ah!
And yeah. Okay. There were some. I'll talk about the few good things. There were some cool, like practical effects and set designs, and like the director was doing some really cool stuff. But one glaring problem struck out to me right at the beginning of the movie.
Was it Chris Pratt?
No, he wasn't in it.
Oh.
And that was, they go, well, why did this place shut down? And they were like, well, because all the dinosaurs were mutated and no one wanted to see mutated, like rip off basically Bobo dinosaurs. And I'm like, so what makes you think anyone watching this movie, what makes you think that anyone wants to watch a movie about them then? And I was kind of right. A lot of them do kind of look weird and stupid. And it's like, not only were they not shown nearly enough, it focused way too much on the people and there were not enough dinosaur scenes, but a lot of the dinosaurs didn't look cool. They looked like goofy mutants and not
Like
quite dinosaurs.
And they
Like,
tried to turn it into an alien movie. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Why?
It was yeah, it didn't.
Kinda,
It
yeah. It's
I
like
just
that's the
imagine,
direction
like,
they're going in.
the new Jurassic Park movie is just like a bunch of people in a park running around in those inflatable T-Rex costumes, and they're like, nobody wants to come see this.
It just,
Basically,
I don't
I
understand
just
like where they're coming from. Like what is the thought process behind turning it into basically an alien movie? Like the appeal of Jurassic Park is that it's a dinosaur movie. There's a
dinosaurs.
million
Yeah.
monster movies, there's a million alien movies. Why would you just become another one of those? That's your whole
Well,
thing, is that you're the dinosaur movie. Why
and
would you run
I
away from that?
and
So
I was
stupid.
flabbergasted that they would literally say that. Like it's like they spelled it out for you. It's like nobody wants to see a bunch of mutant dinosaurs. It's like you're right. I don't want to. I should have just shut it off right there because not a
You're
single
right.
one
Get up
of
and leave.
not one exactly because not a single one of the monsters or the dinosaurs were really
See,
like
you're even calling them monsters.
because they're not. They look dorky. Like the raptors didn't look cool. They looked like really like they looked more like bird raptors. There was a fish monster that wasn't that cool, and the one of the T-Rexes looked like it had like a bubble penis bubble. It, it was very unappealing. The brontosauruses had like stripes and long whippy tails, and they summed it up. It's like this failed because no one wants to see these weird looking dinosaurs. Like, well, you're right, I don't either. And the thing is too is they were few and far between. There was like way too much like people running around doing stuff and not enough like dinosaur attack scenes, like dinosaurs doing dinosaur I'm gonna eat you shit. Yeah.
It's like somebody played Ark with like too many mods, and then they were like, "Oh, we should do that for the next movie."
And the
And then it
sad
just
part
turns
is
to hell.
yeah, and the worst part is like director like whoever they got directing it or doing some of those aspects were doing a good job. Like there were a lot of scenes that looked cool, but it's like the material they're working with was ass.
The scenes look cool, but when the dinosaurs were there, it didn't.
The dinosaurs
It's a
did
dinosaur
not.
movie.
And in a dinosaur movie, the dinosaur's not looking cool, and to just state it out in the beginning of the movie that like, yeah, these dinosaurs don't look cool. It's like, oh, thanks, cool, great.
Oh, guys, we forgot to put the dino DNA.
Yeah,
Shit.
basically,
We're
fucked
missing
it
one
up.
thing from these dinosaurs.
So
sucks.
here's my show. So we'll go to my show and tell because it's super cool.
Make sure you full
Thank
screen
you,
it, Sean, so you can
Jazz.
see it better.
Yay. My, I it was funny because I had a choice and it was really difficult because Seal, I really like Seal and I really like Gustav.
Did you say seal?
Seal.
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 I called her Siel, and you one-upped me.
I said Seal. Anyway, so but Lune is basically the one I use the most and like my most powerful character. And this particular design just looks so cool. I like the way she's like framed with the flames. So this is the shirt I picked and it's amazing. Tap, 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 tap.
It's kind of cool too because like fire is such a crucial element. Like it's one of the most
Right.
OP things that you can do in that game. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like it's her main or her only element. So I was like, when they chose like flames for her, I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, they knew what
Mistress
they
of
were
the
doing.
elements.
Yeah, they did. But yeah, she's so cool. And the shirt's super cool. And yeah, I'm so happy. That it was really
Nice.
difficult to pick because there were a lot of really cool shirts on the site. Like that
That's true.
there was the paintress one that Jazz showed off in another previous episode. I almost got that one, but I was like, the thing is when I'm wearing a shirt, I wanted to like sometimes I want it to be super obvious what it's from so that like someone can go like if they like the same thing they'll like notice it. So the paintress one was like a little bit more discreet where if you weren't like unless you really took a look at it you might not catch it, where like this one is like it's there she is, she's looking badass with a big 33 behind her, like so yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my
Yeah.
show and tell.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my God! Look at you guys.
Can't see mine, but it's
Alec.
big.
Freaking Alec.
so
Well, Alex, part
yeah.
of Expedition 25.
How was your week, Jazz? Or should I say, how was your shirt?
My shirt, I got seal.
Seal.
I really like hers too, because hers is, she's got like her scythe, and she's such a badass with her scythe. Just like for friggin'. And her
Oh, you
fucking
got my
cast is pretty
L.
kick-ass. My L.
My L.
Or my painter loser. Alec, there's something on the IGN site that I want to get for you, but it's not out yet, so I have to wait. You'll see. But you didn't get a shirt because you don't like this game. Yeah, you're
You're a monster.
Otherwise, you would have gotten.
I mean,
new
a
stuff.
dinosaur. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's
dinosaurs.
something on there. I was like, oh, maybe he'd like it. My week was, or my couple weeks were kind of cool. I still have I actually, for the first time, tanned. First time in my life, because I found a sunblock that actually kind of works.
Ooh.
The cottage was fun. A week is a long time for me, because after a while I get kind of bored and sick of the sun. But it was fun. People left early because dog was sick, so my cousin went back to town. So for a while it was just me and my mom, so it was kind of cool. And she did make me do a whole bunch of work, like she usually does. So we chilled. I did a lot of kayaking. I was messaging you guys for a while where I was, I tried to go like all around the lake, but it was starting to get a little dark and some boats were just like doing circles and being idiots. And I had to put my light on my phone so that they'd see me. And every time I tried to cross back to go to the cottage, some idiot was coming on like on a sea-doo and stuff. And I was like, okay, I can't cross. And then finally I was just like, and I got across. And my mom or my aunt was texting me. She's like, where are you? But I only got the text when I was back because like I had no signal for a while. So it was fun, but like it was like an hour and a half of kayaking, which was really great. And then my arms were tired for like 3 days after. But I got a little bit in shape from that. And then I celebrated by getting home and eating an entire large pizza. Because there's no pizza at the cottage.
You
And
got to
drinking-
balance it out, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
got in shape. Let's fucking put some fat on that muscle.
Get rid of that exercise.
And then I finally found some sour Skittle drinks. So,
Ooh.
yay.
That sounds disgusting. I like Skittles, but it sounds terrible.
The other Skittles drinks were pretty disgusting, but these are sour Skittles drinks. So they actually taste good because I prefer the sour stuff. And I don't know if you remember, but this is the one that's 1% juice. I remember we talked about that one time.
Why even bother?
I don't know. It's American. You guys are weird. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I didn't do well. Like last week, I didn't do a whole bunch. Except at one point, I decided I was taking a day off of the sun at the cottage, so I just chilled in the trailer for a while. I wasn't feeling too great. So I chilled on the couch. I watched a whole lot of X-Men. So I've officially finished the entire like 90s series of X-Men. The last like I want to say 5-ish episodes, suddenly like the animation gets off. Some of the voice actors change, and it's just really fucking weird. I don't know who's watched it or not, but like there's one thing that I told Shayla yesterday. I think Shayla's AFK. She's doing. Oh, never mind. You were doing the AFK face. I told Shayla it's like Xavier is like Xavier's like on like a weird deathbed thing, and he's like telling like each person this like super like cheesy message. He's like, Rogue, you can't touch anyone, but look around the room, you've touched everyone here. And she's like, oh, and he's like telling everyone like a super sad message. Then he goes to Logan. He's like, Logan, loner. And I fucking laughed so hard. He's like roasting Logan. Anyway, it was really funny. And it's such a good show, and I'm just like, man, I want more X-Men, but like I don't want to watch the 97 one because I've already tried and I can't do the whole like freaking Dolly Parton accent shit and like the high-pitched voice and the really shitty hard.
You could try to watch it in another language.
I already have an issue with the southern accents in English, Sean. I don't want to do that. Although it would be really funny just watch it in Spanish. or like, well, French. Then I don't have to read. I bet Gambit would be the least French one.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
So I watched X2, X-Men United. Yeah, that movie's not that great.
What?
It's better than the first one.
It's like the best one.
I haven't seen the rest.
Well, that's the peak.
I know, I don't want to see the rest. Yeah, it's not as bad as I remember. For some reason, I had a memory of like Rogue losing her accent throughout the movie, but she doesn't. So I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe it was just my imagination or something. Maybe it's just my hatred of Anna Paquin just kicking in. I might have confused it for True Blood. But yeah, it wasn't as bad as I remembered, but it's still not like the greatest. And I still wish that there was a video game. Although X-Men Legends, apparently you can play with Rogue. So I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I told you that. That was my
yeah.
recommendation.
But you said it's probably the only one. I was like, no, I want what I said, like multiplayer. Everybody picks the X-Men, kind of like Baldur's Gate, and then you can level up. But you're X-Men.
I mean, like that game kind of evolved into that, but it broke away from X-Men. It became Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and at that point, it was online. But yeah, like back when it was X-Men, and I don't think Rogue was even in Legend or Ultimate Alliance, but I can't remember. Yeah, sure. Maybe she was DLC or something. I can't remember. But it almost existed.
Damn.
So that's exciting.
Should. I played a little bit of Untitled Goose Game at the cottage because I had my Switch up there and there wasn't a lot that was installed. So there wasn't a lot that I could install because the internet wasn't connecting to my Switch in the trailer. I played a lot of Clair Obscur when I got back home because I really wanted to play. Still haven't found that stupid little gestural kid because he's fucking hiding from me and he's a bitch. But I've been doing the gauntlet. I believe and hope that I'm at the last like trial of the gauntlet, and I keep losing, and it's frustrating. But I will prevail. Tomorrow will come. There's other games that I installed, but just I have not played them yet. I feel like I played something else, and I always forget because life. Wow. I feel like there were so many things that I wanted to be like, hey, and then this, and then this. Like I was gone for 9 days. You think that
you got to make notes? It's the only way. Because I'm the same way. Like I forget everything.
I couldn't make notes because I was too busy kayaking.
It's fair.
I like a whole ass beaver dam disappeared from the lake. Apparently, it was there my whole life, and then I went there to take a picture, and it was gone. I was like, what the fuck? The beavers just moved out.
But yeah, they packed it up and left.
The whole thing's like underwater. It's like all gone and shit. I was like, okay.
Weird.
Yeah, I guess I don't have anything to show. I mean, I got more dice, but yeah, I'm not gonna show every dice because there's like already more than I could think of. Yeah. I don't know if it's ready to show, but there's another one of those very fun, and I'm still mad that I like it, but those AI Resident Evil music videos thingies, fan made. I think it was the Resident Evil 4 one that we watched last time. It's been 2 weeks. I forgot how the world works. I left civilization for too long. And now I believe you have the Resident Evil 3 one ready.
Are we doing that now?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna swap it out. I don't have a machinima this week, so I was gonna do it there, but we can do it now.
We can do it at the machinima if you want.
It actually it works better now because, like I said, I needed an extra slot for the video. So
this was the first one that I actually saw. It just popped up in my recommendations, and it got my attention right away, and that's how I found the other ones. But let's try to wake up Alec because he doesn't look entertained right now. You're
that face.
I love their faces when they have like the smile.
He's so happy.
It reminds me of Outside the Residence. Dr. Mario. He just keeps catching on fire. Fucking faces.
That meme.
Fucking Nikolai.
Right on the TV in the background.
It's random.
It's funny because I love the song that's parodying, like Apathy, Apathy. That's so good.
I've never even heard it. I thought it
No.
was original.
Nah, look up APT, Rose and Bruno Mars. That's what that was parodying.
APT.
Apathy.
Which is funny because there's an artist I follow on Twitter that did a really cool, like, they drew Leon and Ashley in that song as well. So, yeah.
It's so crazy because it looks like a teenage Jill, and it like it looked like her. Like, it's crazy that AI can do that shit.
Yeah.
And like there's moments where it looks like weird and it's like kind of fucking up a little bit, but it's getting really close to being amazing.
And I hate that I like those videos because I don't want to support anything AI. It sucks.
Same, yeah, it sucks. It's fucking inevitable. Like, you can't, like, you can pretend you don't like it, but I mean, it's.
Oh, I hate
good.
it. Umbrella.
Sucks.
Umbrella.
Kill the machines.
Uh-huh.
Break all the computers.
Speaking of killing,
it's the only way.
Hey Alec.
Hi.
How's your ass and your week?
It's fine. A bit numb, but it's fine.
Bit numb down the crack.
Speaking of ass, well, we'll start off by saying me and Sean played Resident Evil Rebirth for the very last time. Can you remember that, Sean?
I do remember that.
Resident Evil Remaster?
No, Reverse.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I feel bad.
We found each other for like 2 matches, but yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad because y'all invited me, but I was like, I'm not downloading that just for it to go away.
Don't feel bad. I wouldn't have either.
Wow.
But even if it stuck around, I wouldn't have downloaded it.
I was like, yeah, no thanks.
We also played Repo with Sean and Shala, so yeah.
That I felt bad about. Alex was like, we're going to play Repo if you want to play. I was like, I'm 2 hours away. And then I was like, maybe tomorrow. And I was like, I'm on my way home. And you didn't respond. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. I've been a bit busy, moving all the furniture around. Crazy. I watched all of Manifest, so seasons 1 to 4. there was a lot of filler, but yeah, I'd actually like the ending. So it's good if you can
A
get
lot of
past
filler.
all the.
It's
If
very
you get
rare
past,
that a TV show has a good ending. So that's a win.
yeah. I also watched all the Squid Games, so season 1 to 3, and yeah, that has a good ending as well. So
Oh, nice. I started it. I haven't seen the whole thing. I only watched the first episode so far.
yeah. Um.
You're in for a wild ride.
Oh boy.
Squids.
I played WWE WrestleMania 19 on the GameCube. Because well, we did start by trying to put the Wii on the homebrew, and it did work for a little bit, but then my partner decided, oh, what if we did this? What if we did that? And it's just like, yeah, now it doesn't work. So it's like, right, okay. So we'll start again at some point.
Yeah, you got to be careful with stuff like that. You can brick your system. So
Oh, I got it for like I don't know, £15, so I'm not really bothered if I brick it, so it's fine. But other than that, I played obviously, of course, a bitch ton of Death Stranding 2. I beat the story. I like the story. I won't give any spoilers, so don't worry. I like the game overall. It's a lot more fun than the first one because, funny enough, Nash is currently playing the first Death Stranding, and so I've been able to go and compare from that one to that one quite easily. I would say Death Stranding 2 has a lot more action to it. I've got 47 trophies out of 55. I 5-starred 14 places out of 42. And I only got one
Wow.
more staff point to get to the Premier Porter trophy. So yeah, I've done a
Woo.
good old chunk of that. And it is nice to play it on a fucking 60-inch fucking TV that we got. So I was like, yeah. Because I did start playing it with a screen that would turn off my PS5, and there was a line for it, and sometimes the screen would cut down the middle and black out.
Jesus,
Oh no.
Yeah.
it's a nice upgrade.
Yeah. Just a shame it's now in the other rooms. Like, and like literally, he's been playing Death Stranding 1 all day, so I'm like, I want to play Death Stranding 2, but I can't.
So you like it?
But, oh yeah.
Yay.
I was kind of looking at it kind of from an outside perspective and just like, how would I describe the game, getting up to a point? And I was like thinking, okay, so it's a little bit like survival horror in a slight element of it. It's like you have to think, okay, I have to go over there, and I'm starting from here, and I have to think, okay, what might I encounter? What am I going to need? How much stuff can I bring with me? So that's that kind of thing. And then the other way I looked at it is like, So when I'm playing Final Fantasy type games where you just like, what's the word? You're just going against the same bunch of enemies over and over again just to level up.
Farming.
Yeah, so farming. And I'm just thinking, that's just a different version of farming, but you have to think about it a bit more like, okay, that way. So, yeah. Yes.
No, go ahead.
I agree with the music. However, I will say the soundtrack to 2 is awful, pretty much the same as Death Stranding 1. I mean, a lot of the same songs are on it. So,
If that's the case, it better not fucking win Game of the Year or Soundtrack of the Year for that. Because
yeah,
even
so
if it tried to do something cool and innovative, if they're rehashing music from the last game, that's fucked.
Yeah. Although, at the end credit scene, there is a nice little thing message for one of the artists in it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all I shall say about Death Stranding 2. Sean, how was your week?
Hello. I mean, I touched on some of the things I did with through your guys' weeks, but watched Jurassic Park movie. It was pretty much everything that Shayla said. I agree with. I also saw the new Superman movie. That's
Oh no! Oh.
I think that is the worst Superman movie, and that's saying something. So there's that.
Oh no!
I watched Squid Games episode 1. Talked about that. Played Repo a little bit. Played REverse a little bit. We talked about that. I played more Extermination. I think I'm almost at the end, and it like I thought, it grew on me. I like it a lot more than I did initially. Yeah, it's kind of neat that it's kind of got like a melee kind of combo system going on, which is kind of unique for a survival horror game. Kind of like almost like a CQC kind of a thing. It doesn't really work very well, but it is kind of a cool concept in that era of like survival horror. But yeah, it's a cool game. I like it. And yeah, other than that, I've been playing fucking Mech Arena while I've been working on videos and stuff because it's a game that I can kind of multitask with. It's one of those shitty mobile games. But I think that's it. Yeah, other than that, I've just been working on news like I fucking always am. I scripted everything out. All of the videos that I need to do is everything is scripted. 67 videos in total after scrapping, I think 20, just to give you an idea of like what I've been fucking dealing with. But everything is scripted out. And I've been kind of compiling assets to make the videos. So now like the hardest part of it's over. Now I just need to make the videos and record the script voiceover stuff for it. And that includes news for this week too. So that'll get me completely up to date, thank God. And until I get caught up, I'm going to be a little bit more frugal about like what I take on in terms of like new news. I'm not going to really do anything unless it's like really, I feel like it's really worth talking about until I get caught up. But yeah, I've been doing that. I finished the my Let's Play video, Survive This, for my final session of REverse. So I'm going to put that up probably next week. I haven't done a Survive This in a long time, so and that's kind of a fitting one, sending off that abomination of a game. And it's cool that you and I got to play a little bit too together, Alec. It's too bad these fuckers didn't want to play with us, but it's fine. Just kidding. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But yeah,
That's right.
That's pretty much it. Show and tell. You kind of saw my shirt. Jazz sent me this shirt. It's beautiful.
My
Mayel.
IGN sent you that shirt actually.
And Jazz sent me another thing. She sent me a baby.
It's not mine.
That's it.
Oh,
Well, how did it get here? Yeah, it's beautiful.
Jeez, it's huge.
It's fucking huge. You know what's fucked up though? Is this is substantially smaller than the collector's edition for the first game.
That's fucked.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Is it like in a baby seat?
I don't think it's in a baby seat, but that is what's on the box. Well, and here's what's weird. Like the first collector's edition actually came with like a prop that's the baby. And then like this one has the baby on the box, but it doesn't come with a baby thing. It comes with a statue of of like one of the enemies or whatever. So it's just kind of weird that like
it's not an enemy.
Well, I don't know. I haven't played it. It looks like it. That's not an enemy. It looks like a fucking monster. I don't know.
It's a baby. Of course, it's a monster.
It's a baby monster. Yeah, maybe the baby turns into that. I don't know.
It's
maybe it'll make sense. I hope that's what happens. That'd be amazing.
Kick the baby.
But yeah, thank you, Jazz. It's awesome. Baby. I'm excited to play it, and I mean, been hearing good things all around for Death Stranding 2. Even from you guys are enjoying it, which is always cool to see. So yeah, once I'm done with Extermination, that'll probably be the next game that I jump into. I'll do Death Stranding 1, go through that, and get ready for 2. Well, I said get ready for 2. It's out, but you know what I mean. Prepare myself to play the sequel. What? But yeah, that was my week, and that was my show and tell, and that means it's time for something else. Do we know what time it is?
7:17.
Why is it not? Wow. I pressed the button and it didn't play. And now, God damn it. Play. There it is. Jesus Christ. Technical difficulties. So much fun.
It's time for some news.
Punch.
A Plague Tale is getting a prequel set 15 years before the original game. Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy follows Sophia, a young plunderer on the run who ends up fleeing from her pursuers to a mysterious island where she unravels a secret uncovering a terrifying creature. The game jumps back and forth between 2 protagonists across the Middle Ages and ancient Minoa. Not much to go on yet, but only one question remains. Will there be rats? Well, maybe 2 questions. What makes this a Plague Tale game outside of the name? I suppose we'll have to wait and see. So what did you think of the reveal for a new Plague Tale game?
It's not particularly interested.
It doesn't look like a Plague Tale game. It looks like something completely different. Like literally the only thing is the name.
I don't like when they bring in like new characters, new everything, new setting, new everything. They're like, it's a prequel. And then you're like, why?
Yeah, I've never understood that. Like, it's really annoying, especially when like Star Wars does this a lot, where it's like, oh, it's a prequel. It takes place like 15,000 years in the past. Like, if it takes place that far in the past, then why even bother? Like, it's so massively removed from the source material that you can just kind of make it whatever you want it to be. So, like, literally, all you're doing is capitalizing on the brand.
Actually, it's Star Wars. It's a long, long time ago, not a specific number of times, Sean.
Wow. Wow.
And actually,
no, they did that a lot with the games, especially. It's like, oh, this takes place a million years in the past. Like, fuck off. Fuck off. It's a cop-out. It's bullshit. But anyways, yeah, that I kind of felt the same way. It's like, I was excited at the prospect of there being another Plague Tale game. You know, I was more excited for you than anything.
they can't have another one.
But has a definitive ending.
No, it's just it's not like 2 was enough. 2 was good. That then they went with the prequel thing because they're like, well, we could do anything with prequels. You could go anywhere with a prequel. Whoa.
I guess I have
ancient Rome or whatever. Sorry.
I guess I have no, you're fine. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I have a little bit different opinion on it. Not like, I actually also get that though, because if I think I'm a little more removed from it because I've only gotten like halfway through the first one. So because I typically do kind of hate when they like stretch out franchises, but so far, just because the game seems really grounded, but the aspect of the rats and the plague came off as a little supernatural to me. Like, they seem more than like a regular plague of rats. It seems a little like magical, like there's a curse or something. So if the prequel's gonna explore like that, somehow explain that aspect of it, I'm intrigued right now. But then again, I haven't played all the way through yet, so I might feel differently once I finish them. But
what are you talking about? All rat swarms create tornadoes, Shayla. That's a normal rat behavior.
Oh, my bad.
That's a normal thing.
Oh,
every
silly
human can do alchemy and create like magic.
Fair.
Rat tornadoes are normal.
Okay, me, my bad.
It kind of comes across as like almost insulting to the audience when they try to do something like this, because it's like, they're trying so hard to just make something that they can capitalize on the brand name with, that they're like, what's the bare minimum that we can get away with, that'll tie it to the source material. And it's like, they'll make this stupid justification based off of these little details. And it's like, oh, well, there's some kind of mystical thing going on, so there's witches. Oh, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's the same thing they did with Resident Evil. It's like they tried to tie that into the lore, and they made these stupid justifications, and it's just fucking nonsense, and it's insulting to the audience's intelligence to not think that we're going to see through that. Like, we know what you're doing, and it's bullshit. Like, if you want to make this whatever game that you're trying to make, just fucking make it, and don't attach a brand name that doesn't belong there onto it. Like, just make the game that you want to make, and call it whatever the fuck else you want to call it. That's not, a Plague Tale or Resident Evil or whatever. It's okay to make a new IP. I get that it's risky, but like, just have some fucking balls and go out there and put something on the line and take a chance. Like, this is how franchises are created. Like, they don't appear out of thin air. Somebody was willing, they had a good idea, they took the risk, and it paid off, and that's how you create something worthwhile. Like, just go do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a life. Get a job.
Get a frickin' jab.
Don't be a sheep. Bit my cheek.
Claire Obscure is back in stock. Sort of. Caught off guard by the game's massive success, Sandfall Interactive clearly wasn't prepared for just how many people would be picking the game up on physical disc, resulting in a shortage for the game. This drove prices for the standard physical copy of the game to upwards of $100. But there's good news. The game is currently back in stock at GameStop. Not only that, but pre-orders are up for a second batch of the Lumiere edition due to ship in October. If you missed out, now's your chance. Sandfall is handling the situation very well. Not only have they quickly reissued additional printings of the standard and Lumiere editions through GameStop, but they previously released a second collector's edition run via the Monolith edition. It included all the collectibles, but not the game, giving collectors another chance to get their hands on the goodies. Odds are those who wanted the collector's edition already have a copy of the game by now anyway, so it makes sense. Unfortunately, the Monolith edition was only available for a short time and has now sold out, but you can still get your hands on the standard edition or the Lumiere edition, which is nice.
I want the Monolith edition, though.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I
What?
linked that in the word.
What?
Where to get it.
But yeah, so I've checked it a couple of times on GameStop, and it seems like it keeps going in and out of sale. Like, I think it keeps selling out and restocking somehow. I don't know what the fuck's going on over there, because like I kept double checking it as I was getting closer to finishing the video to make sure it was still relevant. And sometimes it was out of stock, and then it was back in stock, and it was out of stock. So I don't know what the fuck's going on over there, but for the time being, I believe it's in stock. It's only in stock at GameStop. I checked a couple other retailers, and nobody else has it, not even places like VGP. I think Play Asia had like other regions, but they didn't have the US version. Amazon doesn't have it, so it's still mostly sold out. If you're looking to get the NTSC version, I think you can find the PAL version and the Japanese version pretty regularly, though.
Maybe they only sell so many, like have so many available each day, so that it's not like all bought up immediately. They just, like we've got like like so many copies that they sell during the day, and then when it hits the quota, it's sold out until the next. I don't know. That's just my theory, though.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. It's just crazy that it's still not readily available anywhere you go. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
So it must still be selling really, really well, which is good. And I think with the Lumiere edition, I think they're doing the same thing that they did with the Monolith edition, where it's like there's a pre-order window that they're doing. So like they're going to sell as many as they want to sell within that window, and then they'll cut it off and manufacture them and ship them out. So if you do want to get the Lumiere edition, which is essentially like the deluxe edition, you should be able to do that pretty easily for the time being, which is good.
Yay.
Are you guys getting it? Oh, too late.
We have it.
Crow Country Physical Edition pre-orders have gone live at Fangamer, and it comes with a surprise in the form of a deluxe edition. Plus, the standard copy comes with some goodies too. The standard copy includes a full-color 20-page instruction booklet and a double-sided poster and map for $35. While the deluxe edition comes with both the poster and booklet, you also get a 4-piece acrylic standee set, a 40-page journal, 3 holographic character cards, and 2 sticker sheets, all packed into a collector's box for $59. Both versions ship out on November 7th. If you've been holding off on buying Crow Country, now's the perfect time to pick it up.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm so excited. I've been waiting to get that game for such a long time. God damn it, Alex. Like even before it came out on Steam, I was super excited about it, and I had zero hope that it was going to get any kind of a physical release. And then Fangamer announced that they were going to do it, and then they finally opened up pre-orders, and it's like not only are they doing it, they're doing the deluxe edition with the collectibles, which was a really nice, unexpected surprise. So, because that game looks really, really cool, and I've heard really, really good things about it. What were you saying though, Shayla, before we went into Crow Country?
Oh, I was asking who is going to get the Monolith Edition.
Well, nobody now because it's sold out.
Apparently,
Oh,
Lee already
I-
ordered it.
Oh, I didn't know if either of you guys got it yet. Or pre-ordered it.
Nice. Yeah, it was only open for like a month or something like that.
And it was only at GameStop US.
That's not what I saw. It was available
No,
at Lace Records and Pix and Love were the only ways to get a US copy that I was aware of.
I'm like way at the beginning. I
Oh,
didn't
you're talking about the
Oh.
collector's edition?
the Monolith edition, like the huge Monolith edition.
The Monolith edition is the second release, the limited release that they did
Yeah.
after
The
the
one I
fact.
linked.
The collector's edition was the original one from GameStop.
Yeah.
Oh.
I meant
Bas-
I
it-
meant
It
basically-
had the Monolith thing in it, so that's why I
Right.
thought it was
It's
the Monolith
basically the same thing, but the Monolith edition doesn't come with the game.
Hmm.
That's the only difference. And I think the packaging is different.
Gotcha.
yeah, it comes with stuff.
So,
I thought they were the same.
no.
My bad. VGP is back ordered on the game, like the regular game. Back order expected week of July 14th, so that next week.
Yeah.
By the way.
Cool. So, yeah, I mean, that's good. I mean, they've got to get them eventually. Like, they're not going to just sit out of stock forever. I feel like it's too big of a release. There's too much money sitting on the table for them to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a matter of time. It's just like right now, if you want to get it, it's a little bit more restricted on where you're able to pick it up, but it won't be a forever thing. So don't go to eBay and spend $100 on a standard copy. That's just dumb. Just wait.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you want to put down the money for like the collector's edition, because that one's not going to be coming back and it's probably just going to continue to go up. But outside of that, yeah, don't waste your money. And then, yeah, so you excited about Crow Country? Am I the only one?
No, I am. I said I was hyped. I would like to get it on probably I'll get it on the Switch. And I thought that alternate
Ew.
cover that was shown.
I'm
What?
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
It's fine. If it was the Switch 2, I would mean it, but the Switch 1 is fine.
Oh.
I just hear Switch or Nintendo and it just triggers something deep within my inner being. It just makes me
Oh.
want to die.
I thought the alternate cover was really cute. It's just like the crow looking all crazy. It was like
Yeah,
black and
I
white.
love that it reminds me, the art style reminds me so much of Final Fantasy VII, the original. And that's just really charming to me because it's just like that shitty, ugly, blocky mess of a
Mhm.
design. It just
Mhm.
like takes me back to that time of when I was experiencing that
It's
game for the
cute.
first time. So it just like, I don't know. I can appreciate it on another level, I guess.
I'm really glad I didn't. I'm glad I want to support it, but I'm also glad that I didn't buy it yet because I hadn't gotten it on Steam. So knowing that's going to come out physical, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just
I was
wait and
so
get it
close
that
to
way.
just buying it. Like it was on sale and I was just about to
Mhm.
give in. And like right at that time, they confirmed the physical version. So I was very thankful that the typical
Yeah.
thing didn't happen where I buy it. And then they're like, oh, by the way. So yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool, Lee. Good. You're getting good things. You got the Monolith edition. You got Crow Country. Good. Good, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Stellar Blade on PC is killing it. 3 million copies sold, over 190,000 concurrent players on Steam, and a fantastic reception from players, despite what some insane journalists want you to believe. It's a huge success. What's better is Shift Up has confirmed a sequel is in the works that will be more story-focused, which was one of the shortcomings of the first game. Director Hyung Tae Kim said the sequel will have a serious story. He says that originally they had developed a deeper narrative, but due to the cost of cutscenes, they had to scale back on the cinematics, which affected the overall story. This is why there are so many unanswered questions about Eve's world. The next game will not only fix that, but there will be an official explanation as to why Eve changes her costume so much, which is a nice little touch. The sequel won't be out anytime soon, however, with an expected release date no sooner than 2027. I like that they did that.
I'm so excited.
Because it is silly. It's like she's literally got
Yeah.
like fucking, I think at this point like 100 costumes or something like that. So it's funny that they're going to include that in the narrative as to why she has all these costumes. I think that's cool.
She keeps pooping her
It's
pants.
because she breathes through her skin, Sean.
Yeah, it's a quiet situation. It's just dumb. Like I like that they did that. Like they didn't have to address it, but having this stupid reason to justify it, I think is, I don't know, it's endearing.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. I love Shift Up, so I'm excited for a sequel, and I've been waiting for, like, I kind of was hoping that like a complete edition would come out physically for it, so that's the only reason why I haven't like fully, well, that and money restrictions, but I was kind of waiting to see for like hope when they announced there was going to be like extra content. I'm like hoping that a physical Ultimate Edition comes out.
I was hoping for that too, but it's not going to happen, unfortunately.
No.
I mean, I was thinking maybe you could hold out for a Game of the Year edition, but it would have happened already, you know.
Sad face.
And they definitely would have tied that into the Ultimate Edition coming out too. So the fact that they didn't do that, nah, it's not going to happen.
Sad
unfortunately.
face.
And that sucks too, because that means like all that cool DLC is going to be, you know, vaporware.
DLC,
you know, like you're
yeah.
never going to have a physical representation of that really cool DLC. So it has the potential to disappear into the digital graveyard, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
Though, I mean, maybe they'll do something when the second one comes out. Like maybe they'll do like a bundle, or you never know. You never know. But
so.
Like I said in the video, it's going to be a long time. So I wouldn't recommend, if you want to play Stellar Blade, I wouldn't be waiting for the chance of that happening, because it's a really good game and you should play it as soon as you can.
Yeah. I'll probably just get it on like they have like if the Ultimate Plus version where you can like play stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, if you can play it for free, yeah, go for it.
Right. Yeah. So yeah.
Stellar Blade on PC is crushing it. When tracking sales and player engagement, Steam concurrent player numbers tend to come up often in the conversation. Well, Stellar Blade is going to show you why this happens and why it matters. In the past, we've talked about critical failures like Dragon Age the Veilguard with its 89,418 concurrents, and the supposedly successful Assassin's Creed Shadows with a 64,825 concurrent peak. That's a success?
Seems sus if you ask me.
Then you have Stellar Blade, a PS5 exclusive released over a year ago, selling over 1 million copies very quickly. Well, it happened to launch on Steam on June 11th, and on its second day hit 183,830 concurrents on Steam, now over 190,000. But sure, Assassin's Creed is a huge success. Which, hey, this should be great news, right? Great game, doing good? Well, not for the modern journalist, because of course they have to attack the game because it has an attractive attractive woman in it. So in comes PC gamer writer Reed McCarter, who rates the game a 6 out of 10. Interestingly, the same score he gave Assassin's Creed Shadows and Dragon Age. You know, the huge successful games? In his review, of course, he slams the game for its protagonist Eve for being curvy and attractive, describing her as a woman with, quote, an improbable techno-supermodel figure frame. It must be noted that Eve was created by body scanning a Japanese model for reference. But yes, very improbable. Plus, isn't this a video game? Even if it were improbable, so? Who gives a shit? He goes on saying that Eve is, quote, meant to be an attractive figure for a presumably drooling audience as the camera obsesses. The fuck? So because you can change outfits on an attractive character, it's just assumed that all the players are just going to shove the camera right up her ass? Okay, sure. This is a trend across Access Media. Multiple news outlets covering the game unjustifiably have slammed it. The video gamer called the game risque, which is nonsense, attributing the game's success to the gamers who, quote, have it bad for Stellar Blade. Vice says, quote, Stellar Blade's PC launch breaks Steam records thanks to its thirsty fan base. Look, just because people prefer characters that don't look like a dump truck and they like to dress their characters up in outfits, it doesn't mean you're some fucking creepazoid sitting in a pool of horny drool. Like, relax. We do this for men too. Changing up your armor and outfits is fun and appealing. I had a shirtless Geralt in The Witcher 3 for a while. It's fine, don't make it weird. The game is selling because it kicks ass. And sure, there are players out there that'll toss in some nude mods, but that happens in all games. Have you seen the Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remake mods? They're insanely inappropriate. Are these games gooner bait too? If you answered yes, you may leave now. The door's behind you and to the left. Censorship is out of
Actually, it's just
control,
to the
and
left.
it's because of people like this. Let's all just take a step back, relax, and revel in the fact that a great game is finding its way into the hands of a large, appreciative audience. That, my friends, is a win. You're okay over there.
That fucking noise. Fucking Frank.
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was her, but the chick who had her body scan, the model that was modeled after Eve. I've seen her post on Twitter, like dressed as Eve.
Yeah, right. Lee says, did they slam Resident Evil 0 remaster years ago because Rebecca can change her outfits? I mean, she did have sexist outfits. You can dress her up like a cheerleader, God forbid. Yeah, it's just like every opportunity that they can get to attack a game. And you know, I could even get around the idea of like, okay, you know, you're going to criticize it for your own personal beliefs or whatever, and you're going to put that in the review to some degree. Fine. You probably shouldn't be the one reviewing the game, but if you want to do that, fine. But it's when it affects the score that's my problem. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, they're not doing anything wrong. It's okay to make games like this, and there's an audience for that. So for you to attack the game and impact its rating because of things like that, because of certain aspects that you don't find cosmetically appealing or whatever, or it goes against your ideology, like, that's not great. And that's why everything gets censored, because of people like that.
Just thinking of like how long I ran around with Verso and his fucking little his fucking little tight swimsuit
Yeah.
shorts and his baguette, like little sunglasses.
It's the best outfit in the game.
And Minoko in his little fucking like banana hammock.
Yeah. How dare they sexualize him?
I mean, Chris in his warrior outfit, his fucking nipples sticking out.
All right.
Yeah. Like, these people need to fucking relax and take a chill pill. You know, like, if it bothers you that much, don't play it. Move on. What do you guys think?
I mean, I love Stellar Blade, and I think Eve is super cool. So
Moulin Rouge.
she keeps her sword in her hair.
Yeah. I thought her sword is technically like part of her hair.
It's her hair clip, basically. Like, it goes at the top of her
something.
ponytail. I thought that was cool. I
Yeah.
like.
She can't
I
put it in her
love-
ass. That's where the camera goes.
Also, I was gonna say, I mean, I would hope these people don't see Shift Up's other game then.
Yeah, and honestly, like, there's nothing in that game that's really that offensive. Like, the worst of it is the equivalent of like bikinis. Like,
The only other thing I can say is I do notice that like Eve's like glowy pieces and the cut of her suit does actually kind of create the like kind of illusion of her private parts, because like the glowy dot is right where is, and then this like line goes in between to create like, so yeah, I think maybe that's what's like really kind of like shocking to people.
But even that, given that, I'll agree with that. Like, sure, there's some suggestive things there, but like, how many outfits are there? 100? Like,
Right, exactly.
there's some
Yeah.
that literally are just like stylish outfits that cover her from head to toe. Like, if that's how you want to play the game, it's right there. Just wear that, and it looks
Exactly.
good.
It's
Enjoy
just
it,
like,
and you're fine. Like, what is the fucking problem? Like, to
yeah.
to slam a game and try to damage its reputation by giving it a lower review score because of that is just fucking nonsense.
Do you think that guy ever reviewed Dead or Alive?
Oh god. and that's another thing.
We
Like,
don't even know which
clear-
one's volleyball.
clearly there's like an agenda going on there, because like they had the same guy review Dragon Age the Veilguard, fucking Assassin's Creed Shadows, and Stellar Blade. Fuck off. Like, what? Come on, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anything else before we hit the last news article?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Stop Killing Games is a petition to implement legal obligation for publishers and developers to maintain game services or make them playable even after companies abandon them. One of the many sore spots of modern gaming is that they're often connected to the internet, either in part or in their entirety, which means elements of the games become inaccessible or the game becomes completely unplayable over time. This essentially means that consumers think they're buying games, but instead they're renting them for an undisclosed period of time. This could be 2 weeks or it could be 10 years. No time frame is ever given. Currently, the initiative has hit more than its 1 million signature goal, but due to suspected fake participation and inaccurate information, the goal has been increased to 1.4 million, currently at 1.3 million. All signatures must be valid and verified, as this is a legal process, not just a massive poll. Stop Killing Games has until the end of July 2025 to hit the 1.4 million goal for the government to get involved and potentially implement processes that will stop publishers from killing games. If you believe in the preservation of video games and you want continued access to the games you buy, please consider heading over to stopkillinggames.com and sign the petition with accurate information. The future of gaming could literally depend on it.
What would you do if there was a video game in front of you?
Yeah, it's good. I think it's going to hit the goal, which is good. It's a little scary to get the government involved in things like this. Like, this is, we created the ESRB because we didn't want the government involved in controlling the rating systems of video games, and so it's kind of dicey getting the government involved in like distribution of video games, even though it is the digital versions of them. But I mean, I get, like, what's the alternative? It's like either we do nothing or I guess we try this. I don't know. I guess I'm for it if that's the only answer, but I wish we could have done something similar to the ratings board, where we kind of came together as a community and came up with a solution internally where we could kind of keep things going, and I don't know. It's scary when they involve the government because control is a
Right.
problem. So
Well, it sounds like UK is going to be the guinea pig, because I think it's succeeding so far.
yeah, it's almost there. It needs like 500,000 more.
Nothing's
that
going
all?
to go through this current government, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
We'll
not
see.
me being political, it's just
Mhm.
literally U-turns every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Something's got to get done, because like if things keep going the way that they're going, like I don't want to play video games anymore, like modern video games. I just the interest is fading. The less vaporware the whole industry becomes, the less interested I am about it. So yeah, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's always retro. I mean, there's infinite amounts of games to play, so it's like it's not like I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to play video games anymore in the future. There's plenty for me to take a look at. But it just like, there will be games that'll come out and just be like, oh, well, I would like to play that, but go fuck yourself, So
Old school.
kind of like, I know, like, I hate to shit on games that you like, Jazz, but the Star Wars game Outlaws, like I would actually buy that if I could get it at a discount. If I could buy it for like $10 or $15 maybe, I would be willing to give it a shot and see, despite like all the problems it has, the glitchiness and everything. Like I would be willing to give it a shot. But even for like 10 or $15, like I'm not going to go out and buy a disc that requires internet access to play. Like it just makes no sense to do. Like if I were to do that, I might as well just buy it digitally. And like I just feel like that's one of the reasons that I would use to convince myself to buy a game that I normally wouldn't, is like, oh, I can add it to the collection. You know what I mean? It's just like an added benefit to push me to kind of explore things that I typically wouldn't. But like when you remove that element out of it, it's less reason for me to even bother, And I just use that as an example because it's more one of the more current ones, and it just kind of fits into the conversation. But I don't know. Even Assassin's Creed is the same way. You also need to be online to play that. And I'm going to hate it, but it would have been a game that I probably would have picked up in a discount bin down the road. But since you have to connect to the internet to play it, it's not a real physical version. So I'm just not going to bother, and like, as that becomes more normalized and that's, every game becomes like that, then I'm going to be buying less and less games and taking less and less risks on things that I normally wouldn't try. So like, and I know I'm not the only person that does stuff like that. So it's essentially damaging to the industry because you're eliminating people that are normally, willing to spend money in the market that are no longer willing to do so. So like the more things that they do like this, the more the market shrinks, and it's very counterproductive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Anybody got anything to add?
Soup.
You're gonna add soup?
What kind of
I don't
soup?
A tomato. I don't know.
Chunky.
Chunky.
Alrighty, that is the end of the news. Jazz, you got your trailer. So we'll watch the first one.
I'm gonna talk about the game first a little bit. Let me tell you about.
While you're doing that, I'm going to upload the second part.
Okay. So there's this game here. Oh, it'll just show that.
Yeah, it'll be like this for a second until I can start the upload.
The game that I'm going to talk about is called Ill because it's so ill. It's chillin' illin'. Ill is a game I've been wanting to talk about for a little while.
Okay, there you go.
And while I was getting some information on it, I saw that Sean also had it in his wish list on Steam. So it doesn't surprise me because it's one of those games that's a kind of like a callback to classic horror, but with new generation graphics and rendering. Unfortunately, we've been fooled too many times, and the game has been in kind of a hell. Sean called it a hell, but a limbo of torture for video games for years. But now we're seeing on the internet that a lot of people are questioning whether this game is real or not. But it very much looks like it's going to be a real release. Of course, what is it? The day after or something like that got us doubting things that look too good to be true now, and unfortunately that's the reality. But Ill is a upcoming first-person horror game. It's going to be packed with, there's a lot of, apparently it's just a disgustingly like beautiful game. I love those words together. It's guts, combat, Survival horror. It's got like grotesque creatures. Team Clout is a team. It's them still doing it. Team Clout, or they're the ones that picked it up.
I think Mundfish is. I think they're contributing to development, but they're mainly the publisher, if I'm not mistaken. So it's still the same team. The
Yeah.
team that was working on it initially, they're all still there.
Yeah, and they have a lot of experience with like horror through TV and films. Examples like It, Welcome to Derry, and VHS Beyond. I think that's a movie.
Mhm.
Like V/H/S Beyond. So they're really eager to bring their brand of terror to a new platform. This is going to be a story-driven action horror. It's got visceral visuals, gruesome moments. It's got a lot of good inspiration, exploration. It's got crazy ideas. it's always a good mix for like a survival horror element. They haven't shared a whole lot. They're doing that on purpose because they want to keep the suspense right now. They don't want to share too much because obviously like leaks and shit. But there's been a lot of Q&As with the developers, with the not developers, but the other guys. Like there's been a lot of interviews and stuff where they've shared stuff like their goal for the game is to like just have the players feel like the experience is happening to them. They want people feel like they're about to shit their pants and scream at both like the horror and at like just how much fun they're having with it. Which is all shit that we like to do in games. Like as soon as I read that, I'm thinking like Shayla, who's always screaming when you're playing Lethal, but then you always want to keep playing Lethal.
Yeah, I love these.
It's as the little bit that we know, other than what we're gonna see from like, there's obviously like some sort of infection, which kind of explains the name a little bit. But it's the story involves a mysterious fort in a Eastern European like setting overrun by monstrosities, and that's pretty much all that's been shared. Everything else is kept in secret. It was announced at the was it at the Summer Game Festival that it was picked up and coming back, but it's still in development.
Yeah,
I think
so.
that's the one it was announced at. It has that I could find. It has two trailers. One that's a release trailer, one that's a gameplay trailer. I tried to combine them, but we've been having some issues, so we're going to watch them separately. Yeah, anything that's designed to make you shit yourself playing it is you're in for a good ride. There's no release date yet because it's still in production, but it's going to be released on Steam, PS5, Xbox. I'm not sure like PS5, PS4, but I imagine. And yeah, that's pretty much what I honestly like. The fact that there's not much on this game so far, and then based on what we're about to see in the trailers, just makes it sound so much more fun because it's just all over the place. The trailers were labeled Trailer 1 and Trailer 2. Trailer 1 is the gameplay, and then Trailer 2 will have like the stuff. Doesn't really matter on the order, but if you want to do one first, then
Sounds good. Yeah.
here we go. A lot of Resident Evil vibes. I love that they like shield their faces.
Yeah, the animation is really good.
Yeah.
Like everything about it
crap.
is really detailed.
Apparently you can shoot off limbs and like stuff like that too. The second trailer is going to show you like more of the combat. But it's very like Resident Evil style.
I think that was the wrong one.
That's a good one.
Oh no! God damn it!
Yeah, the PlayStation one is the right one.
Whoa.
But they get nasty. God, this game looks so fucking cool.
Whoa.
Blood splatter on the wall. Wait, here comes my
Look.
favorite part.
Oh yeah.
Kick the baby!
It looks so good.
Yeah, it just looks like you never know what you're gonna encounter. There's just all kinds of fucked up shit, and like, I don't know, it looks so fucking good.
Yeah, my only concern is I hope they're not like trying to be too ambitious to the point where they can't pull it off. You know, like
Yeah.
That's the bad thing about games like this, especially the ones that end up in development hell. It's like they go into development hell because they're trying so hard to attain that vision, but they just either don't have the budget or they don't have the team or the tech or whatever. Like they hit this wall and they just keep trying to overcome it and they can't do it, and then they have to dial things back. But they already set that bar so high that like if we don't get that, like it ruins the whole damn thing.
I'm gonna riot.
So I hope they can attain it. Mundfish, they do what is it, Atomic Heart, which is like very visually intensive, and it has a really good budget. So there's a good chance that now they can do it. Like it was kind of questionable before, but now with this publisher, I feel like they might actually be able to pull it off, which is really exciting. I'm still a little skeptical, but there's way more reason to be optimistic now.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Just watching the trailer made me more optimistic.
Kick the baby.
Kick the baby. Yeah, you're right though. Leon just looked at the trailer and he's like,
Yep. Alrighty. Game time.
Yeah. More games.
Yeah. It's game time.
Hell.
Yeah.
Carlos.
For the movie video game stars. Lights. Kamara. Action. Cut.
Kamara.
That was all
Kamara.
fire.
Alright. So there isn't a easy, medium, hard one. Just
Sully.
The first one is
Sully.
I know all of them.
Gee, I wonder who number 3 played.
I thought he was. Wait, I thought the first one was Mark Wahlberg as
Sully.
Max.
It is, yeah.
Maybe Sully.
Yeah, Mark.
Oh, I guess it could be either one.
Sully Sullivan in Uncharted.
Yeah, he was Max Payne first.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was Max Payne.
It was a Max Payne movie.
Well, Mark Wahlberg's him, and then I mean, is 2 just supposed to be Raul Julia as Gomez from?
No, M. Bison,
Adam?
Street Fighter.
Oh, okay, okay.
But he's Gomez.
Because I was like, there's an Adams Family game, so.
And then
Yes, he
Sky
played
Captain
it.
in the World of Tomorrow.
Angelina Jolie is
Shit,
Tomb
wow.
Raider.
So Sky Captain.
Oh my god, I forgot about that movie.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yep, that was simple. All right, let's move on to 8-bit.
Tomb
I got 8
Raider.
bits of video games. Can you identify them all? Time for 8-bit.
Fucking Kendo.
What is the crackling?
The first one is Mario Sunshine.
Is somebody opening a wrapper? Shayla.
No,
I had a wrapper in my hand.
you
I know.
bitch.
Number 5
yeah.
is Jody.
Bomberman is 3.
You said Super Mario Sunshine for the first one, so yeah, it's Flood. 3 is
3.
Bomberman.
Bomberman. Yo. Paul is 4. Right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Paul Phoenix.
That's
second.
Paul, isn't it? That's an N64? No.
6 is a Wii controller, like a Lego one.
It is. 6
A
is
Wiimote?
Lego
No.
Wiimote.
Is 2 Bato? I can't.
2, Lee's got it right. Bit 2 is Cortex from Time Splitters Future Perfect.
Oh,
Is
Tom
it my turn
Splitters.
now? Number 5.
Yeah, what's number 5?
It looks a whole lot like Jody.
It is young Jody from Beyond Two Souls.
Geordie.
So just 7 and 8 to
Jody.
get.
7's a gun.
Is 7 Barry's revolver?
No,
No, it's Leon's.
closer. It is Leon's.
From Resident Evil 4.
Yes. It's the Broken Butterfly from Resident Evil 4
Broken
remake.
Bye.
Isn't that what
And,
it has?
well. Anyway, number 8.
It looks like a Nintendo 64, kind of,
It's not N64.
but not really.
It looks like something for the Game Boy Advance.
Yep.
Yeah! Oh, it's the thing that connects it to the GameCube. So you could get, like, the Metroid Fusion content.
Oh, is that
and
what
shit,
it is?
Right?
It is the
I think so.
wireless adapter. So instead of having a cable
Oh.
between things, you can.
Oh.
Good job. Good job. That was nice and quick. All right.
Nobody asked us.
Was someone talking to you? No.
Yeah.
Just put it in everything.
It wasn't there.
All right. What's the most relaxing game you can recommend?
Minecraft.
Animal Crossing.
Neither of those games are relaxing. Abzu.
Abzu? What the hell? No, I've heard of that actually.
Is that what I'm thinking? Am I thinking of the right one? Or you're just swimming?
I don't know. I've never played it. I've seen the box.
Maybe that's not what I'm thinking of, actually.
I was gonna actually say Life is Strange because yes, it has a story to it, but you know you can just rewind time and you know you don't. There's no time limit or anything like that. You just go at your leisure. So
Actually, what the fuck is it called? Subnautica is pretty fucking chill. You're just
Doesn't that
swimming
have
around.
like horror elements to it?
I mean, if you're just swimming around collecting fish and like building your base, like it's pretty. Because you're just in the ocean. It has spooky shit, but you just stay away from the spooky shit.
okay. Who was the first female final boss in a video game for you guys?
Oh, probably Mother Brain.
I wouldn't know final boss.
So it's an easy one for me. It has to be the boss from MGS3.
Ah, nice.
Now I have to think
I
of
have no idea.
game that had.
I don't discriminate like that, Alec. All right.
There is another thing, another suggestion. House of the Dead Overkill, where you go against the final boss, which happens to be someone's mum.
I'm trying to think of like a video game that had a final boss that was a female final boss. Like I know games that had like female bosses, but I didn't finish a lot of video games as a kid. To remember like the first one.
All right. What's a popular game that you have zero interest in trying to play?
Death Stranding 2.
Fortnite.
Oh yeah. Fortnite, Roblox,
Madden.
Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I have like no interest in the new Grand Theft Auto.
In any of them.
I used to like them, but yeah.
I dropped off after 4. I was just like, nah, I'm done.
I mean, it kind of did what it needed to do, and like after 4, it's just like more of the same, you know. It's like 3 was a big deal. 4 brought it into like, you know, better graphics and more detailed environment, and then anything beyond that is just like more of what we already got. So,
Yeah.
At least Saints Row took that concept and tried to do dumb, stupid, fun shit.
Yeah, Saints Row.
And then they ruined it.
Oh yeah, didn't that game get like a weird remake?
Yeah, and it fucking destroyed the developer and end the series with it. So, yeah.
Shit happens. Village.
that's a good one.
Sims.
No interest in trying. You know, you tried Village.
I haven't tried Village. I've watched a little bit of Smosh playing it.
I'm gonna say newer Final Fantasy games. I'm just not interested.
Yeah. Excuse me.
All right, that was Nobody Asked Us.
Or coffee. Coffee.
Cafe.
Coffee. Okay.
Alrighty. Time for a nap. This has been episode 287. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoyed the podcast or any of the content at The Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can support us through patreon.com/The Ward Productions for access to exclusive content, or you can support us right here on YouTube to get a special Leon murder video. Perfect. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
If you don't subscribe to the War Productions, then I will